Solo puedo recordar la luz en la calle de las estrellas, como bailamos en la gran ciudad. Suavemente, suavemente, suavemente me dejaba en tu, suavemente, suavemente, suavemente.
Hey y'all,
Happy New Year!
it's our first episode of the motherfucking year.
We made it! We made it, bitches!
Yay!
On this week's episode, we're going to be talking about our recent trip to Cabo,
My psychedelic rebirth,
our full moon ceremony on January 28th,
manifesting with our kids,
and we have an update on our rescheduled LA live show happening on February 13th. So make sure you tune in to this episode.
and enjoy.
Welcome back to Good Moms, Bad Choices. I'm Erica.
And I'm Mila,
And
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody!
It's the new year. It's 2021. We
Finally,
made it.
14 years later, we are finally in 2021, and I'm so motherfucking happy.
Both Jamilah and I came back from Mexico yesterday. We had an epic Mexican journey.
Epic.
And I'm just so grateful that I took time for myself, that you took time for yourself to recharge and enter into this new day with positivity and hopefulness, gratitude, all the things.
Speaking of hopefulness, gratitude, and all the things, and a new year, we are going to do some new shit. We decided that we're going to start opening every show, pulling a tarot card or a goddess card or saying an affirmation. We're just going to start, implementing some positivity at the top of the show. So, what did we pull today, ma'am?
So we pulled the Five of Swords reversed.
No, baby, that's not 5.
Sorry, 8 of Swords. Wow, can't count. 8 of Swords reversed. So when I pulled this card, it looks really scary because it's a woman bound tight with 8 swords surrounding her.
And blindfolded.
And she looks like it doesn't look good for her. It's not looking great. But... I also pulled it in reverse. So if you guys are new to tarot card reading and tarot, basically you shuffle the cards, you pull a card, and sometimes that card is either upright or it's upside down. And depending on if it's upright or upside down, the meaning can be different. So this one was pulled upside down. And reversed, it means self-limiting beliefs, inner critique, releasing negative thoughts, and open to new perspectives. Why is everything loud happening right now?
Because this is our life. It's loud.
It says, this description says, the 8 of Swords shows a woman bound and blindfolded. 8 swords surround her, seemingly trapping her in place, a symbol of the limiting thoughts, beliefs, and mindset that prevent her from moving forward in her life. However, look closer. If the woman removed her blindfold, she would quickly realize that she can escape her predicament by letting go of her limiting beliefs and establishing a new, more empowered mindset. The water pooled at her feet suggests that her intuition might see what her eyes cannot.
Some things look scary, but really are your blessing coming to you.
Yes, if you're watching this video on Patreon, you can see the card that we just pulled. And it's a little spooky, but actually I feel like it's very fitting. Releasing, first of all, walking in your intuition, understanding your intuition, which I know for me has been something that like I've been journeying in and is like really my whole goal for 2021 is really tapping in and trusting my intuition wholeheartedly, because very rarely am I ever wrong when I'm really following it. And it says, what does it say? Establishing a new, more empowered mindset.
And if that is not more accurate than this motherfucking new year and this new week, I don't know what is. I feel renewed as fuck. When I came back into the States last night and this morning, I was feeling like pressure's rising, how I get really anxious. And I was like, no, not doing it. I'm in a good place. So I'm happy that we pulled that card. It's accurate. I hope that means something to everyone else listening at home. I went to Mexico a week before Erica, so I've been gone like 2 weeks. I missed Christmas with my kid, and I was feeling guilty about it, but I went to go meet some of our really great friends down in Mexico who invited me down to do some work with them, who honestly I didn't know very well. I know Ariel from My Little Yoni. If you haven't checked out that episode of ours, she my little stuffed my vagina stuffed animal.
My little stuffed vagina animal?
No, my stuffed vagina. My stuffed my something about stuffed animals and vaginas.
Yeah,
okay?
that's the name of the episode.
My Little Yoni creator, founder, and her amazing husband. I didn't know them at all, and I went to spend a week with them on Christmas week, and I was really going out on a whim. But if you know me, you know that's like my shit. I just be like, okay. And honestly, it was maybe the best decision of the year for me of last 2020. I had like an amazing experience with them. They are married. They let me be in their marriage for a week because basically we were a throuple. They treated me so nice, and we had this amazing ceremony, this psychedelic ceremony. And when I say I met God and she was me, it was crazy, you guys. I've done psychedelics, but never, ever, ever, ever have I had an experience like this. I just feel like it was so God sent, and I'm going to talk more about it on Patreon because I get really into it when I talk about it, and I want to make the whole episode about my psychedelic.
Yeah, you got to hear. Matter of fact, I feel like you need to do a whole ass roll up on Patreon about it because you need to do the moaning.
Okay, so.
We need to do the moaning breath work that you forced everyone to do in Cabo. Jamilah, everywhere she went, was fucking moaning.
Let me explain. So, okay, our friends are very hippie people, very hippie whites. They like do Burning Man. Some of my favorite people, actually. So the entire time I was in their space, it was just us three in like a little beautiful Mexican cottage, and we were doing a lot of body work. And I didn't realize in the moment that we were doing body work. I was just going with how I felt and knowing that I wasn't being judged doing it. So there's like a lot of stretching, a lot of dancing however way you want, and a lot of like, like looking at the ocean, like, eating food, like, so good. Just really being in the moment and being present in my body. And honestly, it was basically one of the best week-long body high experiences I've ever had. I didn't hold back anything because they did it. And we just did so much wild dancing by fires, so much wild dancing in public, so much wild dancing alone, naked. It was fucking amazing. So by the time my friends came to visit me a week later, I was trying to encourage them all to moan with me and get in tune with the like om of earth. And so Erica, she got into it, so don't try to front on it.
I'm not fronting on it. Okay, I'm not fronting. I'm just telling you that you were on
okay, so let's just do it
mission with everyone, no matter what.
And everybody's not into it, especially black people, apparently. But want to do it one time for the people with me? Okay. Come on, bring it in. So I hope you, wherever you're at, you did that with us because it's great. I don't know what the fuck I tapped into doing that shit for a week long, but I was like, by the end of the trip, I birthed myself and I was one with the earth and everyone else. And so I encourage everyone at home, everywhere, to start tapping in that way. And also, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram at Mila_Mapo. I do a lot of body work with Luna on a daily basis where we just get crazy and dance in our bedrooms. And it's honestly, it's the key to life. Mm-hmm. So if you could just like spread your arms, spread your legs, do some floor work, get crazy, dance, stretch, whatever makes you feel good. Not even matter if it looks good, if you have rhythm. It doesn't even matter. It just getting into your body, and it's really been a blessing. And so I just thought I should share it with you all. I'll share the rest on Patreon. So if you're not a patron,
There's so much more, guys.
There's so
much more. Wait, I just want to go back really quickly because I went deeper into this card, and actually I feel like this needs to be said. So the reversed of Eighth Sword signals that skeletons in the closet need clearing out. Allow yourself to let go of the old patterns of behavior and belief systems holding you back. On the positive side, when the Eighth Sword appears reversed, it can show that you are releasing yourself from negative patterns and belief systems. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel and can create a more positive reality for yourself by letting go of those self-limiting beliefs. You made it through a difficult time, and you are more open to change and self-acceptance. Reflect on the work in the past and change your perspective and approach. Acknowledge the options in front of you and refuse to play the role of the victim, taking greater accountability for where you are in life.
Girl.
And if that is not what the fuck we're on and where we're at, and it's so funny, it makes me think of Orlando, because Orlando kept saying that he's your accountability partner.
He did.
He did. Remember, he said that. He's like, we're working on accountability on this trip. He literally said that.
He did say
5
that.
times.
I was like, no, it's not my fault. No. Yeah, he did. I mean, I hear what I want to.
But that I just had to read that because, yes, letting go of old patterns, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The end, like the last week of the year, I was kind of not in a good place. Like Jamilah left me, and my best friend left, and she was like having the time of her life, and meanwhile, I was like fucking unraveling. I was dying slowly.
And I was like, I'm the light. We are the bomb. Don't worry. I was in the most hippie, fucking energetic fucking bliss. She was like, I don't want to come. I'm like, listen to your gut, but I think this is a good idea. I think you need to get down here to Mexico because there's something in the air here. And honestly, like that psychedelic orgasm, I'll call it, I had, I literally saw the light at the end of the tunnel. And when I got out of it, I woke up and I was like, I felt like I remembered who I was. And I kept telling Erica that, but there is something about the ending and the beginning of this year, these years, that and the alignment of Jupiter and Saturn. Are those the right ones? Whatever. The planets that recently aligned after like 1,200 years. It is such a magical time for women and for people. If you are willing to release that old shit, it is so motherfucking powerful. What we are about to tap into as a community, as a wifeship, as a tribe, it is so real. And even, first of all, me and Erica literally, I don't know how the fuck God made us the same people. I woke up this morning and I was just like, I had this crazy ass dream. But I've been having very weird dreams the last couple days. And some have been like really violent, me running from things. And she was like, oh my God, me too. I've had similar dreams. Mm-hmm. And it's the release. It's the release of these old things that is like shedding in our subconscious to get to this new place. So if anybody is experiencing any of those things, please DM us. Please email us and share. We also want to incorporate more of everybody else's stories and advice this season. We don't have seasons, but this year. Mm-hmm. And so please pour in, because we are a community. We are a collective, and we want to hear from you, because there's no way that we're aligned and we're not all aligned together.
Right. Absolutely. Yes, please share. I want to hear positive stories. I want to hear all of them, and I want to share them. I want to share your guys' story.
If you need advice, hit us. We're not like advice experts, but we try.
Do you have an affirmation for today? Speaking of affirmation, speaking of all the shit that we're on right now, right? We really wanted to enter into the year really being intentional, really tapping into, our manifestation powers. And one of those things is, talking nice to yourself. I know some of our episodes, they get deep, they get heavy, they get hard, but at least if we can start the episode on a positive note, like I want to do that, because I need reminders. I need affirmations weekly. And if I can help you guys have affirmations, they don't have to be these. But I really want to encourage everyone listening to try to have one affirmation a week and remember it all week.
One of my affirmations that I heard while I was away, during my ceremony, you're going to hear about this all year. It's the highlight of my life. Is that I welcome the lessons and the growth, and I also know that they will be gentle lessons and growth. I want the lessons and the growth, and I also would like them to be as gentle as possible because I think we're allowed to ask for that. And I think another thing is a lot of us go into the new year and we have like these resolutions, and by fucking March we don't hear about the resolutions no more. But the difference between, you know, a resolution and versus an intention, I think, is the compassion that you allow yourself to have with an intention versus a resolution.
Resolutions always feel so daunting and like scary, and we must accomplish them. And if you don't, you failed the year. You know, it's like, did you accomplish your resolutions from last year? Probably not.
What were they? I don't know.
Maybe because we do, like, we speak so much more compassionately and gently to ourselves when we set intentions.
And how we speak to ourselves and the words and the language that we choose to use is so fucking powerful. And like, even this is a random, it seems small and silly, but this morning I was rushing to get here, and it may be because like I've moved recently, but I just think it's just me. Actually, it hasn't, because I moved, because I was doing this before. One of the things I was struggling, like probably a year and a half ago, and I was talking to a therapist, like kinda, and I was just being hard on myself about the things I wasn't accomplishing. I was sleeping in really hardcore and like just not getting shit done. And she told me, she's like, just start small. She told me, make your bed every day. And I was like, that's stupid. She's not helping me. And she's like, make your bed every day. Just start there. And you know what? Today and every day, I've made my bed for the last 6 months. Not because of that conversation, but this morning as I was rushing out the house and I was like, making that bed really quickly and straightening up, because I know when I come back to my house, I want to come back to my house looking a certain way. I was like, look at that there. That subconscious one word, like a year and a half ago, somehow I wake up every day before my alarm goes off, usually like 6:45 in the morning, usually texting Erica, and I make my bed. And it's those little things that I didn't like beat myself up about, but just slightly was compassionate and just made an intention of doing these little things that has really helped me like come full circle. And it's stupid and small. It's not stupid. It's important and it's small, but you know, it felt like a win for me.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's a really great tip. Of like, if you don't know where to start, it can just be as simple as that. And for me too, like coming home and like coming back to like a made bed, it's something that like you take for granted until you go to a hotel. Right. And then you're like, oh shit, I came back, my shit is made. Oh, I feel good. And you're like, why the fuck do I feel good that my bed is made? And it's like, because it's that simple sometimes.
Yeah. So my affirmation is I'm committed to setting intentions that will better myself, and I'm committed to being compassionate with myself.
I like that. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. I am committed to setting intentions with myself and committed to being compassionate with myself. Okay.
Anyway, the rest of our Mexico trip was crazy. So I guess the cat's out of the bag. You said Orlando's name.
Oh, was it? I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone, was that only on Close Friends?
No, I got sloppy.
Girl, like, it's everywhere. What do you mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean? It was on your personal, it was everywhere.
Everybody's not on Instagram.
Okay, well, not everyone knows who Orlando is who's listening, so,
okay.
Yeah.
I have a new boo. Let's call him Big Booty Bay.
Big Booty Bay?
He's a big booty. Okay, you got something better?
OnlyFans Bay?
Okay, OnlyFans Bay.
Or, I don't know.
This is so hard.
What's a good name for him? What should we call him?
Bad Bitch Bay. He's a bad bitch.
Oh, God, are you doing that? I hate
He
that.
loves it. That's his thing.
Oh, my God, that's what Poetry Bay used to say about himself, and I, like, literally...
He did? Oh, yeah!
I fucking hate that. I hate when men call themselves bad bitches. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, stay in your lane. Or you don't get everything, okay? Calm the fuck down. You don't also get to be a bad bitch, nigga, okay?
I'm like, go, baby.
Can you say I'm triggered? Hell no!
Whoa, relax.
Sorry, Orlando. No.
Oh, my God. I support you, boo. Okay, we'll come podcast boo. No, Bay. Whatever. We're gonna have to come back to that. But first of all, Orlando is our fellow podcast homie from Hard or Soft, who also has OnlyFans. They have an OnlyFans, so I guess for lack of better terms, right now he can be OnlyFans Bay. He met me in Mexico like a couple days before Erica, and then my other 3 best friends met me, and then like apparently everybody in the world was in Cabo San Lucas, which was great. What did we do? We did so much cool, fun, fucking shit.
Well, I mean, we went to the beach and we hung out. We didn't really do that much. It was just we were with our friends.
Oh, it was amazing.
We didn't really. I went to the beach club. The best part was basically, you guys, me and Jamilah went to Coachella in Mexico. So we have relived Coachella. We thought we missed it, but then the universe said, no, bitches. We know you need Coachella. We're about to give it to you. Even better than Coachella, because we're going to give it to you in front. Right in front. So we went to this party at the Thompson Hotel. One of my friends knew the DJ, and so we went, and A-Track happened to be DJing that night, and I fucking love motherfucking A-Track. If you guys don't know who A-Track is, he's the shit. I've been listening to his music probably since, I don't know, I've been a fan of A-Track for like 10 years.
We're going to add some of his songs to this month's playlist.
Oh my God. That one song he played, it was so good.
Yo, can we use it? I wish we could use it for the intro.
It's going on our Spotify playlist. You guys, if you guys have Spotify, you got to join our playlist. We have I think we have like 6 playlists now, and they're all fucking fire. Just search Good Moms, Bad Choices on Spotify and join all of our playlists. I'm about to release our January playlist, and it's going to have a few A-Track songs, but this one specifically. Basically, there were like maybe 30 or 40 people at this rooftop, and no one was dancing because I don't know why. But then when A-Track came on, something like ignited in my body, and I couldn't stop.
We ignited the party is what the fuck happened, okay?
And we were like, we just danced for forever.
Hours. Moaned and danced on the rooftop in front of the stage.
Literally, I could touch his forehead if I wanted to.
There's a video of he's like scratching the back, and I'm like shaking my shiny skirt. You could not tell me I wasn't the fucking mascot of the fucking party.
She was like, welcome to my party. Like every person that came up, she was like, hello, welcome to my party.
I made like 400 friends. They were all DMing me the next day. I had no idea who they were. It was amazing. I was kissing and moaning on everyone. I was like, me and Erica were like, just really on one.
It was wonderful.
Then fireworks went off.
Right in front of our faces.
Right, like at the rooftop, perfect weather, like we're just kissing each other, kissing everybody, love it, like not really everybody, but the people,
I'm like, girl,
our friends.
It's COVID still.
I know,
Relax.
our friends.
We weren't kissing everybody, guys.
I meant like each other and the people we know. Then somehow like the part we discovered a second dance floor. I was like, come, there's another dance floor.
Yeah, there was another side of the hotel where there was another DJ happening, and I just look at the stage and I see, what the fuck is his name? The Jenner?
The friend, right?
No, it's the brother, Brody Jenner.
Oh, I remember you telling me that.
I was like yeah. But I don't know. There was like trap music over there. I don't know. It was just fucking.
It was fucking amazing. I was like, there was. I felt like I was in a dream. And then afterwards, somehow we made it to the beach.
Oh, yeah. Then we walked down to the beach.
We were howling at the moon. It was a full moon.
I cried a lot. I had to release. I was waiting to relate. I was like, I've been waiting to see you so that I could cry.
I was like, it's okay, baby. You can cry on me. Just cry. Keep crying. I love you. And then we're like rolling in the sand.
Rolling so much. I don't even know where any of our friends were at that point. They were just like, probably like, what are these weirdos doing?
What the fuck is wrong with them? I'm like, we love each other. This is our year, bitch.
I just remember Jamilah like,
That's another thing I've been doing a lot, howling at the moon, so you should try it.
I knew for sure you were going to not have a voice. There was like, no, I was like, tomorrow she's not having a voice. There's no way she has a voice.
Our kids came in here like, what the fuck is happening?
Just your mom's howling.
I was feeling really primal all week.
And then after the party, we left, right? We go home, we go to sleep, we wake up, and we get on a motherfucking boat. We get on a motherfucking epic-ass sailboat, like a pirate ship.
No, it's like called a catamaran.
A bougie
It's like a
catamaran.
yacht. It's like a
yacht sailboat.
Yacht.
Then, not only that.
Then, wait. It was like, first of all, we like teamed up with some of... OnlyFans base 20 friends, and black people, we have to have a fucking theme, so they insisted we all wear neon. It was great. And then we're on the boat, endless drinks, neon. The sun is like about to set, and then whales. Not one, like a family,
like a whole crew come through right next to the boat, big ass fucking
fins,
tails,
just like shh. I was like, God loves us. This is a blessing. He knows this is our year, and he's showing us this is how he's setting the tone.
And then we ended it with like a beautiful
Dinner on the back of the boat. There was a full like plated dinner. And apparently I got too crazy because I was trying to like make everyone moan with me. And, you know, sometimes Black people are not with like so much touchy-feely shit, especially from New York.
Well, you took your top off and I was like, no one cares, but, some people do. And I was just like, whatever, everyone's going to have to just be cool with it. And they were fine.
Well, also I already told, do your friends, he's like, you moan and growl and howl and hump. I'm like, I hope you spread the word because this is what they're getting. And he's like, I don't care. One thing about having an OnlyFans bae, he's with the shits, okay? We're open. He lets me do whatever I want. He doesn't want to put any rules or restrictions on me. And anyone says anything to him, he's like, shut the fuck up. That's Mila, okay? And I'm like, that's my baby. Tell him, boo. I get naked. I be howling and moaning and doing weird shit. So it was just great.
It was beautiful.
It was so beautiful. It was really a beautiful trip. And then so much happened. Then we ended by going to like a little city about an hour away. It was actually my second time going to this city. But OnlyFans Bae and I hate this name. We're going to change it. For sure. Rented a hut, like literally a hut on the beach facing the ocean. And it was a little cold at night, but it was so beautiful. We just like sat in this hammock, did nothing, ate fucking fresh fish, met up with Erica for dinner, and just like literally just really set the tone for our year. And it's about to be lavish, bitch, and chic, and the bomb, and in love, and in peace, and in good health. And I'm just really, really happy that you didn't change your mind and not come.
No, I'm very glad I came. I'm glad. I was the end of the year. I was like struggling. I was going through some shit with, baby daddy stuff and decisions that had to be made. And I just felt really conflicted and I was stressing the fuck out. So I went to Mexico, went out there, had an amazing time, connected with a former lover, had a great time with him. And it was just what I needed. It was just what I needed. Like, also just like releasing expectation because I really have none for this year. I have none. I mean, of course I'm working towards shit, but I don't have these huge expectations for anything, for relationships.
Especially not in relationships. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy that we had this relationship year because like I have no desire. First of all, me and Bae, we have a new word. It's not relationship. We're in a bond-ship because we're bonded forever, for life. And there's no expectation of what's to come to that because we're always going to be in each other's lives. So I just, whatever you do over there, I hope it treats you well. And I hope you're happy doing it. And the love is the same. And it's just, without expectation, there's just very little worry about like the future and what's to come because you just know it's just all in love and all in happiness.
Exactly. And I'm just so happy too that like, it feels like the timing couldn't have come at a better time. Like, at the end of this year, we got connected with Blair, who is the founder of Post 21 Shop, which I think you guys have seen us post about it. We collab with Post 21 Shop, which is a Black-owned marketplace for Black-owned businesses. So, they mostly have like home goods, like body care, self-care, but it's this amazing platform where you can go and shop directly and buy Black. And I'm always trying to buy Black. I'm always trying to buy brown. And I'm just really grateful that Blair allowed us to collab with her brand. And we are doing a manifestation box and a manifestation event.
We are actually going to do this is the best part. So you get the box. In the box, there's a journal. We have some incense. We have some body cream because I really like to do affirmations while touching my body because this is the only one we got. I didn't tell you this. I told you this. I don't know if you're listening. I personally collected 100 shells from the beach to add to the boxes personally. I will set my own intentions over the beach shells, but that's my little contribution. We have like a
goddess bath,
intention bath, bath salts and herbs that we can bathe on the full moon.
We have a journal. We have, of course, beauty blender. We have our nude beauty blender because, there's something to be said. Like when you feel confident and good about yourself. And I'm not saying that makeup is always that thing, but it helps. Sometimes like you just need to put a little concealer on and it just helps you feel better, bitch.
Everything that makes you feel better, we're here for, okay? I felt so beautiful this trip. I wanted to say that too. Like sometimes you're on a trip with a guy and you're like, do I look cute? Are my pictures coming out cute? I felt sexy as shit. I was feeling the bomb all week. I just felt so good. And it's true. If you like feel good, if you look good, you'll feel good and you'll attract good things.
And there's this candle by Frolic and Sage, you guys, which I think I talked about them before, but it's a Black-owned candle business, and their candles are bomb, and they have different affirmations like the calm that ass down, light the shit up. She created one custom for us called Manifest That Shit. So on the 28th of January, which is
our favorite day of the month,
which is a full moon, everyone that purchased the box gets a private invitation to our ritual manifestation event, which we're going to have all of our faves in there. Melanie Fiona is going to be joining us. Miss Rideaway is going to be there. Jessica Rose, Lauren, Lodewell.
And we're bringing back our very special, my favorite special shaman, Jake Peak at Jake V. Priest. Not priest. Priest.
Preizzt.
And he will be doing a ceremony, a manifestation ceremony. So I don't know if anyone out there has tapped into their inner witch, their inner bruja. You know, we have a lot in the last 2.5 years. We are fucking witches. And it will be fun. I think everybody should come out and buy a box and support everybody in the box, every Black women, and
it's just a great way if you've been wanting to start your journey in manifestation, or if you have already started, this is a great way to just continue that journey or start it. And the full moon is an amazing, amazing place to start. It's where you set your intentions, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that there's been a lot of like everyone tries to start their intentions on the 1st, right? And that's great, and we should do that. However, sometimes it takes like January to pass by for you to be like, wait, okay, let me revisit what the intentions I set were and make sure that these are the ones. So I think giving yourself time, January 28th, you'll have your intentions set by then. And I'm just so excited to be in the room, or a virtual room, with everyone to hang out, talk about it. Let's talk about what our intentions are. You don't have to share. If you don't want to share, you don't have to do that. And like, I just feel like once all these amazing women and men are invited too, are in one space, like the power is undeniable.
Yeah.
The power is undeniable.
That's one thing I'm really excited about, like doing this as a community, is that Erica and I realized how powerful our manifestation is together, especially when we were like very conscious of exactly what we're putting our mind to and how easily it comes to us. Mm-hmm. And when I say little shit and big shit, but also I recently started really chanting with Luna. I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo because that's what makes it. That's how I manifest. That's how I center. So Luna has been like, oh, Mom, let's do that Nam Yo Yo stuff. She'd be like, yeah, you know the Nam Yo Yo. So last night, a lot of times she's avoiding going to bed, but it reminds me to do it. So last night we had an epic dance party. We sat down, we lit a candle, and like we were like building power, saying Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, like really quickly, like Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho, and she was like holding my hand and then giving me her other hand and then just like moving her body, and I was just like, damn, if me and Erica can manifest so diligently together, like when I can include Luna and when I explain to her what we're doing and telling her, what are you thinking about? So I was like telling her all these things that we've been manifesting, and she's like, oh yeah, don't you already do that? And I was like, yeah. But it's just so cool to learn to my little witchiness as an adult, and then also pass it on to my daughter so she has these tools.
I mean, I'm just so grateful that I have these tools, that like we have this podcast where we've talked to so many amazing women, and that like I have you, and that I've seen our manifestations come to light, and that now I have a daughter who's only 5, and I have the opportunity to show her this now. Right now, she's going to start building her powers right the fuck now, not when she's 30 years old, when she's fucking 5. So by the time she's 30, my little baby is about to be motherfucking superwoman, okay?
Yep.
And, you know, if y'all got older children, they can still be superwomen too.
Yeah.
And if you just started your manifestation, you can still be superwoman too. Just got to start it. You just got to start it. Just got to start it. And I'm just so grateful like that we're doing this box with Post 21 because it's a reminder to myself as well. Like just reminding ourselves that our words are spells. Writing things down fucking matter. I'm looking at this board right now. This board in our little office here. So much shit that we have written down on this shit have happened. It's crazy.
It goes right to the board and then right into fucking manifesting it right into physical form every fucking time. Every time.
So you guys, we'll leave the information on the episode description, but definitely go follow Post 21 Shop on Instagram and go check out their website, post21shop.com. But getting back to the kid portion, I think that like. I think kids do manifest in their own way. They don't know they're doing it. But like being able to explain to your child, like, you know, because sometimes you can talk about manifesting to your kids, but they're small. So like, okay, so if I do this, I'll be a mermaid, because that's what Irie says. Like when I'm saying like, well, let's meditate on something. She's like, well, I really want to be a mermaid. So like, how long do I got to do this to be a fucking mermaid? And it's like, okay, I don't know, baby, but I don't know how long it's going to take to be a mermaid. But, like, maybe we can, like, manifest, like, you know, you getting to an ocean somewhere really cool so you can go swimming there, you know? Like, I don't know, like, trying to figure out goals that they can accomplish, small goals that they can accomplish that are realistic, but not killing their magic, you know, because that's what it is.
Right, because with kids a lot of times it's the time. Because Luna asks me all the time, when? Well, when? I'm like, well, you have to be patient. And I try to give examples of like things that have happened, you know, and like just little tiny things. And so I also believe it's a really good way. I think as we become adults and we grow, we believe our magic as children. There's this beautiful like innocence, this like you're more connected to the source as a child. You just got here. Mm-hmm. The world and society and conditioning tells you that you don't have the magic, that you're not going to become a mermaid. Mm-hmm. But she could be a fucking mermaid. I saw one at her birthday party. I'm not saying she's going to be that one, but I'm just saying like.
You telling my child's gonna be a stage performer? Look, if Chloe and Halle from the fucking, she can be the Little Mermaid. Anyway, she might be Little Mermaid on Pixar. Okay,
right. So I think it's about allowing your kids to keep that magic and not lose it, and not be conditioned to believe that, you know, the things you want are so impossible or so far-fetched, but always keeping, like, no matter how long it takes, no matter how far-fetched, as long as you're diligent about believing your magic, it will happen. So I'm just so excited that we did this, and that we're coming to this conclusion that we learned this, and now we get to like give it to our kids and give it to our people. I love that shit.
Really grateful because, you know, I'm just happy that we can create a space, even though we ourselves are still learning, you know, for parents, people to really put themselves first and be intentional and teach it to their kids. You know, last week we had an episode which really wasn't really an episode. It was a meditation because we did it last year and you guys seem to love it. And so we decided this year, what if not now, when we need to do this meditation, but let's take it up a notch and let's also give one to the kids. So Naja Crawford, or you can follow her on Instagram as Naja Blue. She's the founder of Yoga Little, and she teaches yoga to little kids and mindfulness. And she created a guided meditation for kids. So if you guys haven't checked that out, it's a 2-part episode. We released 2 actual episodes last week. One guided meditation for adults and one for your kids. So I'm just going to empower you guys to really, really do that, because I know that even Irie, like, she gets upset, and she's been doing guided meditations for like a year now. Not as consistently as she should, but she knows, like, I remember the other day I was upset and she's like, Mommy, let's breathe. And I was like, thank you, God. It's working.
Right.
And sometimes mommy needs to be fucking reminded. And, you know, we always say, like, our kids are our biggest teachers, and, you know, you teach them something once and they'll remind you. And I think that's really, really important. So make sure you guys go check out Naja Blue. And Yeah. I'm just in bliss.
I'm so grateful. I am. I'm so grateful. I'm just reminded of rolling around in the sand with you on New Year's and I'm just so grateful to come to this space and just be here and have this journey with you and have this journey teach us and guide us and be able to share our journey with other people because it's so powerful.
And you don't have to go to Mexico. You don't got to do all the shit we do.
You don't have to do psychedelics in the desert.
You don't have to do all those things in order to
or smoke cannabis
to get to this point. Because honestly, like I came back to LA and nothing's changed here. Everything's still the same as when I left, and all the same stresses are still here when I arrived, but my mindset is different.
Yes.
And even today, some shit went down that typically might have like thrown me off the deep end. But I'm like, you know what? I'm releasing it. I'm releasing it. I know why I'm doing it. I know who I am. I know who my daughter is, what her needs are, what we need, and like that's it.
That's it. There's nothing else. What I can control here in my body, same. Like I need, like, it's not about going to this vacation destination, but it is about maintaining this vacation destination mindset. And I'm in a certain mode because I have a certain destination, and in order to get there, I have to have the vacation state of mind. Mm-hmm. And last night, same. I got back from the airport. My dad picked me up. He was like talking at me. It was a lot of non-communication for a lot. I'd been delayed at the airport 6 hours. I wasn't gonna die about that, but like I felt it, like, okay, I can choose right now. And I was like, let me just bring it down because I don't have the wherewithal. This morning, same thing, there was a conversation had, but I tapped into my meditation with Luna last night, and I was reaching out to people. I was asking God, to bless my friends, to protect this situation, my mom, this thing. And he gave me some shit I didn't really want to hear. And you know what I thought? I said, well, I'm not going to really adopt those feelings right now because all I could do is meditate and chant and pray for them. Mm-hmm. That's all I got. That's all I got, because at the end of the day, if I get low, if I start getting worked up, just like I was, honestly, before we started this, I was a little bit stressed. We've been gone a long time. I've been doing very little, and there's this board, and I'm like, I get stressed super easily. And I was just like, nope, no. I'm maintaining my vacation state of mind because there is a destination that we are going to arrive to, and that's it.
That's it.
I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm grateful, and we got shit to do.
We sure do. So,
as I'm sure everybody else does, there's so much shit. There's so much money to get to this year. There's so much love and abundance and peace and growth for yourself. Like when we say don't have expectation, it's more so about other people. You can have expectation of self. Your goals are yours, and that's clear, and that's all you really can control.
Right.
But the love, the romance, the nigga and his new girlfriend, it all doesn't matter. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I love me. I love you. You're happy. I'm happy. We're good. Mm-hmm. And anybody bringing any energy that's not that,
gotta go.
You gotta go.
You're not allowed. You're not entering. You're not invited. You ain't invited. You definitely ain't invited to this event on the 28th, okay? Don't even buy the box. You're here. Well, actually, buy the box. Maybe we can help you. But if not, don't. But I'm just really excited, too. I'm excited for our live show. I'm so excited that we are finally doing our live show. I know it's not the way we planned because it's going to be virtual. But you guys,
it will be live.
I'm just so excited to, like, first of all, reconnect with all the people that bought tickets. When COVID hit, like, Jamilah was really thinking we were going to have this show. And I was like, girl, I don't think it's going to happen.
I was like, it's happening.
She's like, we will do it. And then,
I was determined.
And then the government was like, no, bitch. You're not going to. But we
and
are.
I was like, fuck the government.
So, but yes, on February 13th, it's Galentine's Day. It's about the ladies
and the gentlemen, because we love y'all too.
Bring your men, invite your friends, have a little party at the house, a little function, but also buy them tickets. Don't be trying to be greedy and buy one ticket and invite 20 niggas over.
Not 20.
Look, we single moms. We got to pay these bills.
Right.
But I'm just really excited. So
everybody will still get VIP baskets like that, or that buy them. We will ship them to you. It is going to be fun. There's going to be live performances. There's going to be special guests. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a turn up. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Because you know what? Fuck Valentine's Day. This made up holiday. Let's just make it a girls' night. Bring your mains. And
we could celebrate love. We could celebrate sex. But, like, let's just, it doesn't have to be all, like, gushy and gooey and shit.
Yeah, it definitely
be a turn up.
So go check
love
out.
should be a turn up. God damn it. I learned in the last week that love should be a turn up, but like a healthy turn up.
I get it. I got you. I agree. I totally agree. Don't get pregnant.
No, none of that.
Because turn up will lead your ass to pregnancy.
Okay. Hell no. I'm not that confused. No pregnancies over here.
Anyway, you guys, make sure to check out our Eventbrite. Now that our LA show is no longer just an LA show, wherever you are, if you're in New York, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Kentucky, Florida, if you up in the Bay Area, if you in Australia,
Chicago,
wherever,
Missouri.
you're allowed. You're not allowed. You're welcome to come to our show.
Yeah. And experience it. We would probably it wouldn't have been a possibility before.
And it's not going to be like we're going to sit here. It's a
not
real
this.
show, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be in a real space, a studio with real lighting, and it's going to feel like you're there, okay?
Yeah.
It's going to be like a movie. This is not no cheap shit.
No, this is no regular shit.
This ain't no Zoom call. So,
this is not I repeat, this is not a Zoom call. This is a special announcement. The live show will not be a Zoom call. I repeat, fuck those Zoom calls.
in fact, I will be wearing high heels, and you will see them, okay? This is a movie. Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and set those intentions. I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.